Are you struggling to fill empty beds in your care home? You're not alone. Every week, care home owners tell us the same thing. We're providing amazing care, but we're just not getting enough private paying families through the door. The good news, there's a proven way to fix this without relying on councils, cutting prices, or hoping for referrals that never come. In today's masterclass, I'll break down the exact steps successful care homes are using to stay full and profitable. If you want to stop chasing inquiries and start attracting the right families effectively, keep watching. The first step, understanding why private pay occupancy matters. We know you're feeling the pressure. Rising national insurance contribution costs, increasing overheads, and local authority funding that just doesn't stretch far enough. But you know what the solution is. You've heard it before, attracting private pay residents. But understanding the solution is one thing, actually putting that into action is a completely different ballgame. Here's a hard truth. If you're not marketing to self-funding families in the right way, you're leaving money on the table. We know that 95% of self-funding families start their care search online. Families who pay privately bring in 20% more revenue per bed than those funded by local authorities. That extra margin, it's not just profit, it helps cover your rising costs, fund improvements, and fuel your care home's growth over the long term. So what's the secret? It's simple. Position your care home as the obvious choice for families looking for quality care, and it all starts with how you market your home. Stop using outdated strategies. If you're not tapping into the emotional triggers that matter to private pay families, you're missing the mark. Now is the time to make your care home the first choice for families who understand the value of top quality, personalised care. Next, we need to understand how families make decisions. As a care home owner, you're doing your best. You've got your marketing strategies in place and you feel confident that you're reaching families with all the right messages. But here's the thing. Families don't make decisions based on logic alone. They make them emotionally and then justify them with logic. It's all driven by the limbic system, the part of the brain that's all about emotions. So, if you're not connecting with emotions first, you're missing the mark. We've spoken to countless care groups that have shiny videos on their websites that show off their wonderful facilities in their home. But most of the videos are missing one key ingredient: the people that make your care home. The staff, the residents, and the families. There's simply no connection, just a logical display of bedrooms and lounges which inspires no confidence or trust in your care. Ask yourself, are you marketing a facility or are you selling an experience? Because here's the reality, people don't buy facilities, they buy trust. They buy into a place they know their loved one will be cared for. Understanding how families make decisions and reflecting that in your marketing strategy is the difference between good marketing and marketing that drives 100% occupancy. Now, your marketing is more than just a brochure or a website. It's a reflection of the trust and care that your home provides. The most valuable lesson here, families don't choose buildings. They choose what feels right for their loved ones. Let's talk about the care seeker's customer journey. If I told you there was an easy formula for attracting self-funding families to your care home, would you believe me? Look, families go through 3 key stages in their decision-making journey: awareness, consideration, and decision. Let me show you how this works. Firstly, care seekers go through the awareness stage where families are asking general questions like, what is respite care? Do you have to pay for care? Then they go through the consideration stage where they're starting to compare their options. So they might be looking for content like home care versus care homes. And for me, being honest, the most important stage of the care seeker's customer journey, the decision stage. Here, families are looking for that final bit of reassurance before they pick you or one of your competitors' homes for their loved ones. The first and easiest way to create content is to problem solve. Your job is to meet care seekers at every stage with content that speaks to their concerns and builds trust. Ask yourself, what is a problem your ideal self-funding family is facing? Let's try and solve it. In the awareness stage, give them helpful, easy to understand information about what care options are available. During the consideration stage, show them why your care home is the best choice. Highlight what makes you unique. And in the decision stage, you need to provide emotional reassurance. Share stories from families who have found peace of mind with your care. By giving families the right information at the right time, you're not just attracting residents, you're building long-term trust and becoming the obvious choice for their loved one's care. Let's talk about common marketing mistakes care homes make. Think families care about your home's new furniture or fancy facilities? think again. Here's what they're really looking for. Too many care homes make the mistake of focusing on the wrong things, like your latest furniture or facilities. The truth is, care-seeking families care about one thing above all else: people. Instead of showcasing empty rooms, show off your people, highlight your staff, your residents, and the real everyday moments of life in your home. Let me ask you this. What do you want families to feel when they see your marketing? And is the same stock image you and 5 other homes in the area are using helping convey this? Probably not. One of the most important elements of your marketing will be your imagery. You need to avoid sterile stock photos. A resident enjoying their favourite hobby, staff having a genuine conversation, those are the moments that build connection. But there's one critical mistake you're probably making, one that's costing you the trust of families, and that is not creating educational content. I can't stress how important this is. Families have questions, real pressing questions. You need to answer those in your marketing. Show them you understand their needs and concerns. It's far more effective than any sales pitch could ever be. When you provide value, you build trust. And trust is what will bring care seekers through your door. So what are the winning strategies for care home marketing? You're creating the wrong types of content to attract residents to your care home. Instead, you should focus on: first up, video marketing. Don't just tell families about your care home, show them. Interviews with staff, heartfelt testimonials with families, and behind the scenes, day in the life of content create a deeper connection. You've also got paid ads or PPC. If you need results now, paid ads on Google or Meta give you instant visibility. Target families actively searching for care, control your budget and scale fast. SEO takes time, but PPC puts your care home at the top of the listings, positioning you as the trusted choice. The downside? Once you stop paying, the leads stop coming. Then you've got SEO. Families are actively looking for answers. Be the one they turn to. SEO is like compound interest. Slow at first, but over time, your efforts will multiply. The more quality content you create and optimize, the higher you rank and the more organic traffic you attract. Eventually, SEO starts working for you, even when you're not. Next, we need to align marketing with sales. After studying hundreds of care home marketing strategies, we've uncovered the most costly mistake you're probably making right now. And it's stopping you from filling your beds with private pay residents. Right now, I imagine you'll feel like you're doing a great job with marketing, getting families to your door, raising awareness about your care home, and generating interest. But that's only half the story. It's easy to think that once marketing does its job, the rest will just fall into place. But that's the trap. The key to success: aligning your marketing with your sales strategy. How do you do this? Your team needs to learn the art of nurturing leads through meaningful, trust-building conversations, personalized home tours, and consistent follow-ups. So the challenge? Ensuring that the sales process mirrors the warmth and trust your marketing promises. Every team member, from the receptionist to the caregiver, plays a role. The worst thing you can do is make families feel like they're getting one message from marketing, but a completely different experience from the sales team. The result of aligning marketing and sales: your care home will see increased occupancy, long-term growth, and a reputation built on trust and consistency. There's a simple solution to this. You need to use a call answering or tracking service like Moneypenny or MediaHawk to provide a consistent impression of your care service from the initial inquiry. Using a service like this has another massive benefit. Helps provide you a clearer view of what marketing tactics are working, allowing you to invest more in what's working and less in what's not. Without this context, it reminds us of the famous quote from John Wanamaker on marketing: "Half the money I spend on advertising is wasted. The trouble is, I don't know which half." This is something to bear in mind if you want to take your care home to the next level. With all the budget constraints in the care sector right now, you can't afford to waste money. So, what are the next steps? If we told you your care home could have 100% occupancy inside 6 months, would you believe me? What we're about to tell you is already working for one care home group, and it will work for yours too. It all begins with creating content that truly connects emotionally. Families don't just want facts, they want to feel heard, understood, and cared for. Start by answering their key questions and speaking to their emotional needs. But this is only half the equation. In fact, the next 2 steps might be even more crucial. The worst thing you can do is rely on generic stock photos. Use authentic imagery and storytelling to build trust. Show real moments, real people, and the warmth inside your care home. People connect to real stories, not polished sales pitches. Finally, it's easy to think that once marketing does its job, the rest will just fall into place. But that's the trap. You have to align your marketing and sales strategies. If not, your ad spend is going down the drain. Create a seamless, streamlined experience from the moment families first encounter your brand to when they walk through your door. Families come to you when they need you most. Your job is to guide and support them every step of the way. Use these steps and you'll become their obvious choice. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, drop me an email at brendan@carelaunch.uk.